Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Sunday is Game Night. And tonight we are playing Codenames, which is a pretty cool game where we're spies trying to guess other spies. And before I get into the nitty-gritty of it, let's introduce who we're going to be playing with tonight. So down here in the corner in red, we've got Pineapple. Hi, Pineapple.
Hi.
Welcome back. We've also got Flamingo. You know him as Enterex from when we played Red November. Welcome back.
Hola! How's it going?
And then we have Disco from the last spy game that we played.
Yay. I like being a spy, apparently.
Yeah, you just really like spying on people.
So welcome back, everybody. I will go into a quick explanation of how this all is going to work. As you can see, we have a whole bunch of words in front of us. Those represent people. They may be innocent bystanders. They may be our covert agents that we're trying to contact. Or they may be the deadly assassin, where if we contact them, we die, we lose, game over. We're playing this in teams of 2. We're going to have a red spymaster and a blue spymaster. They're going to look at a board like this. It shows where their team's agents are. So blue team's agents would be, for example, Pilot, Germany, Wave, CAF, and so on. And the assassin would be Crash. Each spymaster is going to take a turn. They're going to give a one-word clue, like animal, 4, which means that there are 4 clues on the board that relate to animals. The other person on their team is going to make up to 5 guesses, depending on how well they do, of what they think their agents are. So they might guess bat. If that's correct, they would place a red, like their team's agent over that, and they can keep going. If it is incorrect, it ends their turn. If it's a blue agent, or if it's an opposing team's agent, that agent gets revealed. If it's an innocent bystander, one of these sort of browny grayish marks, you put one of those on there. And if it's the assassin, then you lose. Game over. The end. So that's basically how it plays. Do we have anyone who's feeling particularly like they want to be a spymaster?
I'm too nervous.
I'll do it.
It's a lot of pressure.
Okay, so Disco wants to be a spymaster. I'm okay with being the other spymaster, or Pineapple, do you want to do it?
I'm pretty decent at being spymaster all the times I've played IRL, so I'm happily willing to do it.
How about, what we should probably do is I'll be the other spymaster. So let me go ahead and change my color to blue.
Also, you two will be spy masters just so it's easier for the noobs.
Yeah, basically, because Pineapple and I are both pretty familiar with the game, and this is a good way for you guys to learn it. And of course, that completely resets my camera.
That seems fair.
So what we're going to have you guys do, I'll be odds, you be evens. Disco, why don't you roll the dice? See whose team you're on.
Pick it up and throw it.
Or you can hit R on it.
I'm going to hit R.
Okay.
Since I just kind of...
So you're on my team. Enterex, you're going to be on Pineapple's team. So I'm Team Blue, Pineapple's Team Red. And then what we're also going to do, this is the only way we can both...
Well, I guess the final goal would be to find all your agents.
Yeah, and you want to find all your agents before the opposing team does, without dying.
Okay.
So the way we're going to do this, we're on the same team, because we both have to be able to look into this secret area here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just going to give this a good shuffle. Put this in here. You can see in there, can you?
Yes, I can.
No.
Okay.
I can't.
I
So
cannot
that's good.
get either.
Alright, red
Good.
goes
That is
first.
proper. Okay, so that's interesting Do you want to go by the orientation as it lays, or the orientation that it defaults to when alted over?
It's up to you.
Just because we'll be using the magnifier more often, and the magnifier is cool, let's go with orientation as it lay on the table.
Okay. So we can use that. We can hold M to magnify, so we can look at it a little bit more closely, as you can see here. Okay, so let's take a look at what things I need to get Disco to guess. Some of the rules include you cannot give a compound word if any part of that word is in play on the board. It has to be a one-word clue. Proper names are allowed.
And you can give a compound word if neither part is on the board.
That is correct.
It just got really quiet.
Yes, we are now thinking of words.
And Pineapple goes first because there's a little border around the side. You guys can't see it, but it's red. So that means Pineapple goes first because he's red team. But yeah, that's part of why I really wanted to get music going for this stream, because there's going to be a lot of thinking and quiet moments.
Yeah, do you have the Jeopardy music?
I'm pretty sure that's copyrighted.
Oh yeah, probably. So it's a valid point.
We are using the Twitch music library for this stream, and we are actually using the Perfect playlist by Pop Sky.
Cool.
Well, I know what my first clue is going to be. Ooh, actually.
You want to watch Archer?
Fuzzy. Fuzzy. Two.
Fuzzy.
Two words that are fuzzy.
Okay, let me just. Okay, what's fuzzy? Are bats fuzzy? I don't know. I mean,
I'm answering that question. I'm not going to help you.
I mean,
So, you can talk as much as you want, but once you have officially touched a card, then it counts as a guess.
okay.
And if you want
There's
to make
two
your guess,
fuzzies.
you can either say the card name and say final answer, or you can hit the tab button and it'll ping.
Okay, I don't think ghosts are very fuzzy though.
Well, you know what? I wasn't
It
trying
was
to
just an example.
Okay, I'm thinking. Oh, I don't know. This is harder than I thought. This is a lot of pressure. Oh gosh, what's fuzzy? Fuzzy. Is Germany fuzzy?
Problem.
I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with calf. I can't remember. I already forgot how.
Tab,
You said-
and then click.
Sadly, that was the acceptable risk I had put in.
Okay.
It was either.
Okay.
Oh, one further rule that I forgot, that was forgotten. The number that you give, they can one more time than that if they continue to get things correct.
Yes.
This is so that you can catch up on hints you had previously missed, or just blindly guess to try to further the win.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you can keep going if you keep guessing right.
You can also
Yeah.
say unlimited, which is
And you can
just-
also say 0.
right.
And they still get one guess if you say 0.
Yeah. But I'm gonna say metropolitan for 3.
I'm glad I didn't get that word.
I'm gonna guess Hollywood. That's my final answer. Yeah. So
Get three
can
more
I keep
guesses?
going?
Yep.
Yep.
Germany
Dang.
and Rome.
I suck.
You can make one more guess if you wish, or you can say pass.
Because
think
I
I'll
only
pass. That was
said
a good
3
turn.
words. Go with
Yeah.
metropolitan.
I think
But-
I passed. That was a good. that
But
was a
you
good
don't.
turn. I'll-
But you neither know nor can she give you information that the 3 things that you successfully did were things that she actually meant.
Yep.
Yeah. I think I'll pass and call that your guys' turn.
Probably
Yeah,
for the best.
Yep.
Dang it.
With my luck, I'll guess the assassin. With my freaking luck.
You'll say this on a beat and be like, well, 1 second.
Here's Dad yelled from the background.
I think that might have been one of his siblings.
No, that was his dad.
Oh, it sounded
I've met his
far
dad. That
more
was his dad.
childlike than father.
That's because he was being whiny. He's like, Natty. His dad does that.
Okay.
Well, at least you have a good amount of time to guess your
Well,
thing. While you
the
wait
thing
for
of a
whatever.
good hint.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Guess your hint?
Yes, I will guess my hint.
And is it random how many of each agent there are, or is it always set?
It's set. There are what is it? Yeah, it's 7 of one and 8 of the other, and
Okay, but
whomsoever gets the first turn has the extra agent.
Oh, okay. So you guys would have.
Yeah, you guys need 7, and we need 8, and we have a harder time because we have the advantage of going first.
I'm
Yeah.
counting 9 on there, though.
Huh.
9 and 8.
9 and 7.
No, it's 9 and 8.
Oh, is it? Maybe your hand's covering something. Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
your hand
I-
was covering something.
I just miscounted terribly on
Okay,
both
sorry about
numbers. Okay, welcome back. Your hint is fly 3.
Fly?
Fly 3.
Okay. So I'm gonna go. Let's see.
And you can remember that I had previously said fuzzy 2,
Yeah.
and take that into account.
So I'm gonna go bat.
Is that a final guess?
Yeah, it's a final guess. I'm gonna go bat. Alright. What else is fly? I'm gonna go duck.
Unfortunately.
Darn.
I'm making sure that my things that could be misconstrued are grays,
That's a
at
good
least.
call. Men are bad at this.
Hmm.
We got one!
Yeah! Success! Better than
Yeah,
last
but
time.
us having 3, there's less of a chance of getting one that is ours.
It also, yeah,
I guess.
as you guys go forward and we have fewer, your
more
mistakes
yeah,
are more
yeah.
likely to hit our points.
Yeah. Which will give you guys points. So it's basically whoever finds all of them first wins the round.
Yeah.
Okay. Not that who wins matters, but
Yeah, he says that, and as soon as you win, he's like, in your face!
suck it.
Eat that! I thought it doesn't matter who wins.
If I lose,
Yeah. But if I win, it matters a lot.
Hmm. This one's tricky. We
Oh,
will
we got
go
different looking people.
your
With-
current card, Jeff, looks like what's his face from
Airborne for
the bad
2.
guy. Dude. What did you say? Sorry.
Airborne for 2.
Airborne for 2. I'm going to guess pilot. That's my final answer.
I'm glad I didn't guess that.
I was
will
hoping
also
you would.
guess.
You don't have to take
I
another
guess
guess if you're
Ghost
not
as well.
confident. That's
do
always,
want to.
you always have to take one guess.
Ghost. And I'll pass now.
Dang it.
But you
Man,
always,
I'm
when you're given a
not that
clue,
great
you
at
always have
teaming.
to make one guess. But after that, you don't have to make any more guesses.
Yeah. So now our card looks like Archer, and the other card looks like I can't remember the character's name, but the guy that becomes an android in Archer. Is it start with a B? Barry. Barry looks like Barry. Other cards look like Archer's mom. Except Mallory, except younger.
Okay, yeah. European 1.
European.
I think I know what it is.
I have no idea.
And again, you can use your previous hints that you didn't get all of. Keep them in mind.
I don't know what would be flying.
And fuzzy
Still.
European.
I mean, would a bug? I mean, maybe. I'm not. This is a lot of pressure. Oh gosh. Do ticks fly? I'm not. There's a lot of pressure here. I can't think right now.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. You just gotta think it out.
That's the right answer.
And just go with your gut.
I'm gonna.
If you can't think
gonna
right now, just
star.
stop thinking. You're gonna go with star. Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Stars aren't fuzzy; they're on fire.
That was the first one.
You got another guess this turn if you want to make another guess.
I'm feeling bug as well.
Is that a guess?
Yes, that's a guess.
Okay.
And I'm passing now.
Well, you don't get any more after because I said 1, so you get 1 and then that's it.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's.
But
I think that was pretty good.
progress. We got some good. We got some.
Each round, I'm getting more.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna say rabbit for 2.
Oh, dang it, that's easy.
Rabbit for 2. Carrot. Like carrot. Kangaroo? Damn.
No, it's I. Sure.
They both hop.
Yep.
That's fair.
They both hop.
I can where you thought that. Okay.
Thank you for giving us a pity point.
Yay, pity.
I mean, you're only 2 points behind. But I guess we only
have to guess 2 more, and they have to guess 5 more.
Yeah.
Book 1. Book
What?
1.
Book. Novel.
It hovers over. Novel.
And you have one more guess, or you can pass.
I'm fine.
Is that a pass?
It's a pass. It's just too much pressure, man.
Under
pressure.
I'm just going for some easy ones now. Just give you them one at a time. We'll get there. Also,
Slow
So-
to praise.
for 1.
Gosh darn it.
Link.
Gosh darn it.
I didn't even have to think of that one. I'm just gonna pass.
amusingly, that was one of the examples that we had used for Natty when we were teaching the game before you joined the call.
Yep.
It's great.
That's funny.
Oh gosh.
That was a good one. We only need one more though. I don't know. These are all kind of.
Ringer 2. Ringer
Undertaker?
2. Is that a final answer?
I think so. No! I suck! I don't know, I just thought for some reason...
Bell. Natty
I'm
Bell.
indicating Bell and Crash.
Yeah.
The Alps are a European mountain range.
Oh, yeah, I didn't know what the Alps
It's
were.
fine. I'm just explaining now. And flies.
Ringer, I just for some reason, as soon as you said Ringer, I thought of the
What
freaking
was our other one?
Head.
Head.
I was thinking
I
because
actually was gonna guess that for a hero. I don't know
That
It
why.
was actually being indicated by Rabbit.
Yeah. Because rabbits have heads.
Oh.
Also, when I said
animals
fly,
with heads.
when I said fly, I was indicating bug and compound eyes.
I thought
Oh.
Bug. Yeah, I was thinking Bug as well. That was
That's
my
clever,
other...
compound eye, but Natty's not that smart, so it's
Yeah, I'm stupid.
It's fine. I'm just explaining where I was coming from now that it's too late.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I can see where you would think of Ring and Undertaker going together. I just didn't even consider it.
My mind just went for some reason straight to wrestling.
Yep, I can
I just
understand
heard
why.
the wrestling bells. It was weird.
So now my question is, do we want to keep with the same teams and the same code givers now that we know the game? Or do we want to change it up? It's up to you guys.
doesn't really matter to me. If you want to change it up, we can change. I'm cool with that.
Up to you.
I'm happy sticking how it is, but I also feel it would be interesting, more interesting viewing and more fair if we kept the same teams but swapped who was what role.
Okay, so then here's what
And
we're
so
doing.
now,
Let me
So I'll be blue
change
and-
team real quick. So, clubs. You guys
How
will
the
be
heck do I
team
change team?
clubs.
Oh, so
And
we'll just
then-
stay where we are, and we'll.
We're gonna stand up.
Okay.
So, Pineapple, you and I stand up.
how do I do that again?
Menu, change your color.
There it is.
Oh, look.
And then you should both be, once Disco stands up and sits down on blue, you should both be able to see this.
I can see that.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
So I am red. Okay.
And then there's a border around the outside that tells you who goes first. It tells you where the assassin is.
Okay, so that's...
Ooh, a little bit of lag.
Also, it's very important to determine whether or not you're using Alt or M to look at that card, and both of you be consistent with that, because M will have a different orientation than Alt.
I didn't
So we'll
rotate it this
do-
time, so it should be the same.
Well, I can see it how it is. It's fine how it is.
Okay.
You're a fan.
Just saying, it's important to be consistent,
Yeah.
because if either of them is doing it differently than the other, then it could change completely who they're giving clues for.
Just don't touch
Let
the
me
card.
take-
You can tell what they are just by looking at that right now. You don't have
Yeah,
to make
sorry,
it any bigger.
Fugar, we
Oh,
were
yeah, I
having a
guess.
little bit of mic issues with I think Disco, you're still popping a bit. But it could be you or
Oh.
Antrex. Both of you guys are lit up.
I don't know.
So I think I'm first.
Yes, you are.
It seems to have gotten better now. Oh, never mind. And then I said a thing. It only ever comes in through, yeah. It only seems to happen when I'm talking and pop mic. It's weird.
Okay.
I don't
really
understand
weird.
what's going on. But...
Somehow
Go.
I'm infesting his mic.
I'm gonna go with money 1.
Okay, money 1. That I will touch bank. Bank.
No.
Really?
Really? Really?
I think he was going for Buck.
I was going for
Oh,
billionaire.
millionaire.
It could also be
Like, you should've said
Jade
money.
Oh god!
or Buck.
I didn't see bank.
Pound.
I didn't see bank.
Yeah, buck,
Oh,
pound. There were so many things that money could have been, and I went for the most.
You know what?
I just thought millionaire. I forgot. I didn't see buck, and I'm Canadian. When I say buck, I see freaking deer.
All right, so here's what
Yeah,
we're gonna
that's
do.
also a thing that a buck could have been.
And a
That
pound,
didn't
I
happen,
think
but we're doing that again.
Gosh darn it, I suck. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna be more observant this time.
Oh,
Let's be more observant.
glorious.
I don't know how
Let's
to
be
there
more
we go.
observant.
You put one of the red agent cards where the other card is supposed to be.
I did.
Someone did.
Okay.
Hi, Kelsa. Thanks for tuning in.
Yes.
That was
Well-
entertaining, wasn't it?
Okay, let's just leave it like that.
Well-
That's how it is. Okay. Yeah, don't just say bank this time.
Yeah, it's
Win immediately, lose immediately.
shut up. I was just because I was bad at this. That was my bad.
So it's your turn first again.
Oh great.
Read
That's
all the
reassuring.
cards and stuff.
I am. Okay,
Pay
let's see.
special attention to the assassin. I
That's
really
actually
wish
probably
I
a good call. That
understood
is
why we were having audio issues.
that one. Okay, so
It might be his own speakers out.
I don't know how because I'm just using a headset.
That's really weird.
Let me try something real quick. Pineapple, say something.
Something.
Entrex, say something.
something.
It's definitely on Disco Zen. I muted Disco. So, maybe Disco, could you, like, put... Is there a way to put yourself on, like, push to talk, or maybe mute it when you're not talking?
I'm trying something here.
Okay.
And also possibly
Sound now.
a lot quieter,
You're
but still
quieter?
doing it.
How about
Yeah.
now?
That's actually a bit better, but still very quiet.
Still doing it.
I don't know what to tell you.
Do you have a different
I-
input device that you might be able to use? Because maybe
How
the
about
one you're
this?
using is shorting out. Let's...
How about this?
Hello?
Hi, can you hear me?
Hello? Yes, we can hear you.
We can hear you.
Okay.
There's no crackling. It's perfect.
Okay.
Yay!
Okay,
This different
I
input
think-
device works. Yay!
I think I got it. So,
So hopefully that should be a bit better for you guys.
Two.
Just let me know how the audio is.
Free, you said? F-R-E?
breed.
Oh, breed.
Breed.
Okay,
B-R-E-E-D.
thank you.
yeah,
Breed and 2.
People who are watching the stream, let me know how the audio is, and how is the music volume compared to us speaking and all that, because that's something that's new.
I am touching dog.
Oh, gosh.
The whole stack.
There you go.
There you go.
Okay.
Okay. And lab?
Hey,
Because
you
lab
should
is a
guess-
breed of dog.
You should guess
That's
bank.
exactly what
Maybe
I went
it's
for.
the assassin again.
Oh god, no! No, I'm passing.
Okay.
I am gonna pass, thank you.
I think that was a pretty good one I did.
Yeah, well
Oh,
done.
good job.
Okay.
I didn't kill us this time.
Yay! Technically, I killed us last time.
I mean, that's because I didn't see bank. 'Cause I didn't look.
Well, I misinterpreted your clue.
Uh,
Badly.
Yeah, I'm gonna say place 3.
Greece.
Place 3 of them.
So I'm going to start with Greece.
Yep.
If that is one,
Gee.
take a blue card and
Yeah,
put it
yeah,
on.
that is one. Yeah, I kind of had a
That's
brain
alright.
fart there.
I'll go with Europe.
No. Do I put what it is?
Yeah.
Yes, you
Yeah.
put what it is.
Thanks.
Darn.
And the turn is over. And
Yep.
back to us.
Gosh, I wasn't thinking. Okay.
Well, uh-oh. Careful.
Whoa.
Yeah. It might be a good thing that you weren't thinking ahead, because if you had been planning on a hint for Europe, then would be wasted.
Your turn, Natty.
That was his phone ringing.
Oh.
That's why he's on mute now.
Alright, so, while we are waiting on Entrex to come back and give us a clue, to all of our people who have just tuned in, thank you so much for checking out my stream. As you can see, we're playing Codenames. Which,
Okay.
if you're not familiar with it, it's an espionage-themed word guessing game.
Welcome back.
Oh, that. Okay.
Stop moving your mouse over
I
things
also
that
love
might be
this
yours.
game, J-Rico.
I'm just trying. I'm just zooming in on all
Yeah,
of
he's
them right
looking
now.
at all of the words. He's not really lingering on any one of them.
So that was awkward.
Apparently,
Okay.
somebody really wants to get a hold of you.
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah.
Content ID warning right
Okay.
there.
So there are. So I say how many are red, if like for the number, or how
Well-
many guesses I give you.
When you give a word, you tell me any number that you want that you believe correlate to that word that I should be guessing. Even if it's something really broad, and like again with the money example, when you said money and you said one, there were 4 things that could easily be construed as money to me, but I would only want to pick one of them.
And it's funny because
Okay.
Fugar, he listed what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 words on the board that all could relate to money.
I might just go easy.
And roulette too.
I think for now I'll go a little bit. No, actually, let's go with building 2.
Building 2. Okay.
I think there's just 2. What I wanted.
I'm gonna touch tower.
I'm really glad I didn't guess that for place because I was thinking about it.
And I am very trepidatious about touching bank, so I will touch bridge.
Yeah, place.
Dang it.
Dang it.
He's scared of bank now. That's funny.
I mean, that's understandable.
Well, there were a lot of other buildings to touch, too, so...
I mean, looking at all the buildings, I might have wanted to do a little bit better than that.
It's fine.
Blow 1.
What was that?
Blow 1. Like, blow.
Low.
Yeah. B-L-O-W.
Wind.
Yes.
You indicate something, Richie?
Maybe later, Natty.
And the last clue you gave me was place 3, I believe. So I'm gonna take a chance also on my second guess. Because I guessed wind, and you said that was right, so you can go and place that over wind. I'm gonna guess park.
I wasn't sure if you were like still guessing or not. I was
Yeah,
confused.
but you still place it.
Yeah.
Awesome!
Good job.
Dang. Okay.
I'm glad that worked, because that's what I was trying to do.
I was
Actually,
hoping.
that might not work. Okay, let's see.
Ow.
I want to do that, but at the same time,
Do it.
Wait, I could just say syrup 1.
I am going to indicate maple.
Oh, syrup. I thought you said stirrup.
And
No,
I gotta do it. I'm touching bank.
nah, it's
Okay. Phew!
You just wanted to clear bank, didn't you?
Well, I still had an open hint for building.
That's true.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think I might just did that, so I need to actually relook. But go for it, Richie. You got this.
I'm not sure if this is actually a compound word, so I don't know if I should say it.
You can use a compound word so long as neither piece of the compound word is currently
don't have
visible on
to
the board.
Yeah, it's just I don't
Like,
know.
you-
I don't know if it is a compound word.
Right.
Oh, you're
Okay.
not sure if it's like 2 words, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, one of the things I was thinking when I was just looking at the board in general is if maple and eagle were both your words, you could have said North America
Okay.
as the compound word.
But North America's
I'm gonna
2
say.
words.
No, wait, I got one.
I could have sworn North America can be construed as a compound word with a hyphen.
Yeah.
I got one.
Maybe it can. I don't know.
Don't worry about it for now. I got one. 2 flat.
Flat?
Flat. 2.
Can you spell that just so I make sure I understand you?
FLAT.
Unfortunately, I see 4 things on the board that could be flat.
In my mind, I saw 2 things, but I guess now
Technically everything on the board is flat.
Let's go with paper.
Mind games.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Let's go with board.
Board?
Yes.
Okay.
You've got an open
I'm gonna
hint,
go with-
an extra
I have no
play
place I
if
want to
you
put it. No. Pass.
Yeah, there's not really any hints that I've given to anything else.
Yeah,
I
I
mean-
filled them all out.
I guess this could be. Could this be for 2?
Yeah, that's
I'm gonna
one of the
go
other
with-
things. Is it could have been you saw 4 things that can that fit your definition of flat, but he says only 2. It could be that you just got lucky with one of your hints there, and weren't
Maybe
things
so.
that he had meant as flat.
Yeah, but
Just
I don't want to. I don't
saying.
want to take the chance. I'm good.
If I already didn't do wind, I was gonna say airplane, but I wasn't sure if that was a compound word or not. Is that 2 words or a compound
Airplane
word?
is 1 word.
Yeah, it's one word.
Okay, that's what I wasn't sure. It could have been. I don't know, because sometimes people say just I took a plane.
That's
I
fair.
think I'm just gonna go with tree for 1.
Tree 1.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna touch trunk.
It's too bad you
That was a
didn't
good
use
one, though.
that last term when you said syrup for 1, because maple tree and
Yeah,
then tree trunk.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I was going to, but then paper as well.
Oh, right. Yeah, that's actually a good idea because
That's
paper
fair.
was one of theirs.
Yeah, I was going. That was like exactly what I was thinking. I was like tree, and then I saw paper, and I was like, oh
And-
wait, that's it.
I'm gonna go with marble as my extra.
Marble
Okay.
trunk.
No, I'm still using my extra off building.
Just
I still haven't gotten a
No,
touch
I
off
think
building.
this is my mistake. I think that's
You
my
can't
mistake.
tell me
You
that.
can't say that. You're
Oh, okay, well then,
once it's out
I
there,
take
it's
that
out
back.
forever. It's out forever. You can't take it back.
well, I mean, he got all the buildings anyways.
You don't. You can't tell him that.
I'm bad at this.
Deer,
Too much pressure.
Deer 1, right? Deer 1. I don't know why I said 2. Deer 1.
Beer 1.
Deer.
Deer. DEER.
Yes.
Okay. Buck.
Yes. It's
I'm
still,
going
she
to
might
pass on
wanna do
taking a
another
guess.
guess if she wants.
No.
Okay.
Because knowing me, I guess the assassin.
What was that, Natty?
Flying one.
Eagle? I'm gonna touch eagle. And I'll pass.
Okay. Ugh.
Hmm.
I think we just have one more to get.
Okay, I got rich one.
Millionaire?
That's a good one. Dang it.
And that's all of them.
Ding, ding, ding.
The last
ding.
two for us was I couldn't think of anything, but the last two for us was horn and pound.
Okay.
Where was the assassin?
Those-
I want to
those-
know.
It was change.
I almost guessed that for flat, because you change a flat tire.
Oh, that would have been funny.
Flat change, I guess.
See,
yeah.
That wasn't the extra two I was thinking of for flat. I was thinking string and pound. You
I
pound
was
something
think-
flat, and strings are also flat.
I was thinking change and pound.
Yeah, that's how I was thinking. Like I was thinking pound, like freaking pounding something as well. Like
You would
Okay.
think that.
Do we want to change up the teams again?
Yeah, why don't we change up the teams? Let's roll for it. So,
I'll be evens.
I'll roll first. Well, we're gonna change up the teams, so everyone's gonna roll.
Yeah. How about we roll for like highest to the two. The two highest become the two leaders, and then just in order you pick your guys after that, or something.
Well, I was thinking like highest, but then we can do odds together and evens together.
I have rolled a 2.
Okay,
Please. I don't have a way to
Go
mark.
for it.
I will.
Thank you.
Go for it, Richie. I believe in you.
What's the 2?
It's
Okay.
also a
Did I roll
2.
again because I got a 2.
We'll wait for Entrax to roll.
See what Natty goes.
Okay, and then
I got 3.
So he's higher, so he's gonna be the odd code giver. And since Pineapple rolled a 2 first, we'll say you two are on a team, and Pineapple and I are on a team.
Okay,
Sure.
so me and Natty are on a team.
Yep.
Yep. So
And
you
Natty's
stand
the-
up.
So,
Oh, that's
and
that's
I
really
will
bad
also
if I'm the
stand up.
Good luck, Richie, if I'm the code.
So I will. So